against the chief of the butlers and against the chief of the bakers. They done made him the wrong food or something. But anyway, they in prison. For whatever they did, they in prison now with Joseph. Verse 3. And he put them in ward in the house of the captain of the guard into the prison, the place where Joseph was bound. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 4 in the Hebrew. This should be the last set, right?
No, matter of fact, let me go back. I'm gonna count while you read.
Okay.
You started with
38 and 29.
Yeah, I'll count while you read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 4 in the Hebrew. Waya Paquad, Shar, Hatabakium, Af, Waya Sap, Athum, Waya Sharaf, Athum, Waya Hayawa, Yamayam, Bamashamar. Verse 5. Waya Kalamwa, Kalawum, Shah Nayahum, Ayash, Kalamwa, Balayala, Akkad, Ayash, Kapatharrawan, Halamwa, Hamashaqua, Waha Apa, Ashar, Lamalak, Matazarium, Ashar, Asawarium, Babayath, Hasahar. Verse 6. Wayaba'a aliyahum, Wayasap, Babakor, Wayara'a Athum, Wahanam, Zaiparium, Zaipayum. Verse 7. Wayasha'ala, Af, Saryasaya, Para'ai, Ashar, Athwa, Bama Shamar, Bayath, Idunyawa, La Amar, Madawai, Panyakam, La Ayam, Hayawum. Verse 8. Waya Amarwa, Aliyawa, Kalawum, Kalamnawa, Wapathar, Ayan, Athwa, Waya Amar, Alaham, Yawasap, Halawa'a, La Alahayim, Patharnium, Saparwa, Na'a, Laya. Verse 9. Waya Sapar, Shar, Hama Shakwim, Af, Halamwa, Layas, La Yawasap, Waya Amar Lawa, Bakalayam. Bakalawamya. YAHANNA. Lapunya. Verse 10. Waba Gapun. Shalasha. Sharia Gum. Wahaya Kaparakath. Alatha. Natazan. Haba Shayalwa. Asha Kalathia. Inabium.
Well, I actually ended 41 to 1. 41 to 1.
41 and 1 should have been the last one.
It will be the last one. Because we are 40 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
41 and 1. Come on.
Wait, which one you in now?
40 and 12.
Okay, yeah.
Waya Amar Lawa Yawasap Za Pakar Nawa Shalath Shath Hashari Hasaragium Shalashath Yamayum Hum. We started at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's it. I overread.
It's okay.
Okay, so this is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 4. And the captain, in English, and the captain of the guard charged Joseph with them, and he served them, and they continued a season in ward. And they dreamed, both of them, each man his dream in one night, each man according to the interpretation of his dream. But the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, which were bound in the prison. So each one of these brothers on the same night, they had a dream. Verse 6, and Joseph came unto them in the morning and looked upon them and said, behold, and behold, they were sad.
Dreams have messed him up.
Boy, them dreams is not good. Verse 7, and he asked Pharaoh's officers that were with him in the ward of his Lord's house, saying, wherefore look ye so sadly today? Verse 8, when they said unto him, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it.
There's no what?
Interpreter of it.
You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time where the world understood that, listen, you can't decipher your own damn dreams. You know what I mean? That's like you having some issues and you realize that your mental is a little unstable and you go and diagnose yourself. You say, oh, well, yeah, I must be bipolar. You know what I'm saying? I must be this, I be that. Like, who told you this? Not a doctor. You understand? Not a scholar, but let's see what Joseph said.
And Joseph said unto them, do not interpretation belongeth to the Most High?
Belongeth to who?
The Most High.
Read on.
Tell me them, I pray you.
What is Joseph saying, man? What did you just say to them?
He's saying, let me interpret your dreams.
Yes.
I'll pray to the Most High that I can get the right interpretation.
Exactly, man. Because it belongs to what? It belongs to the Lord. And who does the Lord work through, man? His prophets, man. His priests. Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The Hebrews, man. Read on. Not heathens, Not what's the hell? What's the one? They got the magic ball, the little crystal. She be the ball and she be reading out of what you call it, man? Fortune teller. The soothsayers. You know what I mean? The fortune tellers, the palm readers, and all of them. It ain't given to them, it's given to the Lord. And then the Lord worked through his prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop paying that damn woman, you know what I'm saying, to read that crystal ball for you, man. To put them what do you call them? Was it tarot cards or something?
Tarot cards, that's supposed to be the predictor.
Yeah, man. Stop paying these folks to predict your future and read your dreams and tell you, you know what I'm saying, what's to befall you in the future. Stop wasting your damn money, man. That's just like giving your Christian pastor tithes. It ain't no different. You're wasting your money.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
And the chief butler told his dream to Joseph and said to him, in my dream, behold, a vine was before me. Verse 10. And in the vine were 3 branches, and it was as though it budded, and her blossoms shot forth, and the clusters thereof brought forth ripe grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 11. And Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and I gave the cup unto Pharaoh's hand. That's 7. Okay, so we're going to do 12 in Hebrew. Mm-hmm. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 12. Wayamar lawa yawasap za pakarnawa shalashaf hasha ragayam shalashaf yum yum hum. Verse 13. But I wad shalashaf yum yum yasha'a para'ai af ra'ashaka waha shayabaka al kanaka wana thaf kawas para'ai bayadawa kamashapat hara ashawan ashar hayayath mashakwahawa. Verse 14. Kaya zakarath naya athak ka'ashar yaya tab laka wa aishayath na'a imadja kasad waha zakarath naya al para'ai waha wataza athia naya mun habayath hazah. Verse 15. Kaya ganabathia ma'arataza ha'ibarium wagum pa la'a aishiathia ma'awama kaya shamwa athia baba war. Verse 16. Wayara'a Shor Ha Aparium Kaya Tawab Pakar Waya Amar Al Yawasap Apa Anya Bakalwamya Bakawoli Bakalawamya Wahana Shalasha Salia Haria Nokaria Al Ra'ashia. Verse 17. Wabasol Ha'alia 1 Makal Ma'akal Pariai Ma'aisha Apa Waha I.W.A.P Akal Athum Mun Hasal Ma'al Ra'ashia. $18 should be the last one, right? This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40, verse 18 in the Hebrew. Waya Ain Yawasap Waya Amar Za Patharnawa Shalashaf Hasalayum Shalashaf Yum Yum Hum. Verse 19. Ba'aiwad Shalashaf Yum Yum Yasha'ah Para'ai Af Ra'ashaka Ma'aliyaka Wathala Awafaka Al Aitazah Wa'akal Hai Ha I.W.A.P Af Basharaka Ma'aliyaka. Verse 20. Yahaya Bayawum Hasha Layashia Yawum Haladaf Af Parai Waya Aish Mashatha Lakal Ibadyawa Waya Sha'ah Af Ra'ash Shor Hamashakim Wa'af Ra'ash Shor Ha'apium Bathawaka Ibadyawa. Verse 21. Wayashab Af Shor Hama Shakwim I Al Mashakwahawa Wayathun Hakawun Al Kap Parai. Verse 22. Wa'af Shor Ha'aparium Salakia Ha'apium Thala Ka'ashar Pakar Lahum Yawasap. This is the last one here. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 41 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayahaya Makwataza.
Read the English?
No, I gotta go back.
Okay, I got you.
In the
Count. Yeah.
Come on, concert. YAHANNA Quatazah Salakia. Shenathium Yum Yum Waparai Halum Wahana Imad Al Hayar. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 17 in the English. Shalom says. Okay, great. The book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 17. Salakia. Oh man, I did skip it. Okay. I did skip it.
The English, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Okay.
It's all good. You can just go back and do
To
it.
11. Go back to 11.
And then do the English again since you already did it here.
Khan, sir.
You can do both sets.
Most high correct, sir. Verse 12 is the book of Genesis, chapter 40 and verse 12. And Joseph said unto him, this is the interpretation of it. The 3 branches are 3 days. Verse 13, yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thine head and restore thee unto thy place. And thou shalt deliver Pharaoh's cup into his hand after the former manner when thou wast his butler. Verse 14. But think on me when it shall be well with thee, and show kindness, I pray thee, unto me, and make mention of me unto Pharaoh, and bring me out of this house. Help me get out of here.
Right.
Verse 15. For indeed, I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews, and here also have I done nothing that they should put me in prison. Verse 16. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said unto Joseph, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets on my head. And in the uppermost basket, there was all manner of baked meats for Pharaoh. And the birds did eat them out of the baskets upon my head. Not sounding good.
Right. First dream was all right. First dream, the brother, he about to just, he'll go back to power, get back in his position. This one don't sound too good though, right?
Yeah, man. Verse 18. And Joseph answered and said, this is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 days. Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee.
He shall do what?
Yeah, let me read that again. Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee.
You imagine just telling somebody about a dream you had and this be their interpretation of it? Good night.
That's a true prophet. He ain't cutting no shorts on this guy. And shall hang thee on a tree. And the bird shall eat thy flesh from off thee.
Good night.
Man, he must have did something real treacherous.
Come on, man.
Goodness gracious.
You messed up.
They killed him and left him out to hang, man.
You messed up, man.
Verse 20. And it came to pass the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast unto all his servants. And he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. Verse 21. And he restored the chief butler unto his butlership again, and he gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand. Verse 22. But he hanged the chief baker as Joseph had interpreted to them. Verse 23. Yet did not the chief butler remember Joseph, but forgot him.
You forgot to mention, man. Forgot to mention about Joseph the Pharaoh, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all Joseph asked for. Interpreted the dreams. He said, listen, when you get back out there, man, just mention me to Pharaoh. Let him know, hey, listen, I'm here on the false charges, man. You know what I mean? I didn't do what, your woman said I did. You didn't give me a chance to prove myself. Or talk about it. You locked me up. You know what I mean?
I can't, there's only two things that I could think of that's worse than that, man. Being in prison for something that you didn't do, man.
Ooh-wee.
That must be the most, oh my God, I can't even imagine, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 41 and verse 1 in English. And it came to pass at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh dreamed, and behold, he stood by the river.
So Joseph been locked up a few years now, man.
Yeah, he's been there for at least 4 years.
You know what I mean? Been locked up in prison. You know what I mean? Not suffering, of course, because he's got the, you know what I'm saying? He got the warden and everybody, on his behalf, looking out for him. He damn near running the prison.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But he's still locked up.
He's still locked up. You know what I mean? Read on.
That was the last.
That was the last one, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to clip it right there.
Make sure I mark it.
Mm-hmm. Clip it right there, man. We're going to get back into it. Next week, we're going to go into, what Pharaoh dreamed about, which I believe this is where we get to the famine, that great famine that was coming that he saved him from, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to pick up next week at Genesis chapter 41 and verse 1, right? So we'll pick up next week. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. You know what I mean? But just up here.
Hold on, just give me a second, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you think?
Genesis 41 and 2.
I'm trying to put in your notes.
Yeah. That way. Okay, good. Okay, you got it.
All right. So just up here, medium. Oh, you good? You could blow the horn real quick about this. All right. Men of Israel, gird thyself to prepare us to the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
One more blue. So now, Amadi, you just stand. Weapon Yaquadam, which means rise and face the east. Start out with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathan Lanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawath Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawath Nawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayan Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashaya Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwith. Waha'ala. Wahathapara. Iwalumyum. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathan Lanawa.
Latundanawa.
Hakak.
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 Para'ah.
Lara Pa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Kal Marawa.
Kal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Tahar.
Latahar.
Matazarayam.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaquium.
Lahaquium.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rarakawaf.
Arakar Wath.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it.
Pray for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shah.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Allahayim.
Why Allahayim.
Matazabaya.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Allah Wap Yahanna.
Allah Wap Yahanna.
Allah Wapium.
Allah Wapium.
Asaranyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Hakwatazayanyum.
Ha Kwatazayanyum.
Hakoya Yoyum.
Ha Koya Yoyum.
Wahakwatian.
Waha Agwathian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
121st Psalm in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharium.
Al-Haharium.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izaria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Wagalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Sharamah.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Aliyad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayallah.
Balayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Kalrai.
Makalrai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaatka.
Tazaaka.
Wabawaatka.
Wabawaaka.
Ma'aitha.
Mayatha.
Wa'aid Iwalam.
Wa'ayad abalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore.
The 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa-Al-Thashakwat.
Wa-Al-Thashakwat.
Al.
Kayahanna.
Kayahanna. Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'irayamwa.
Ya'irayamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amaria.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'Allah,
Sham Yasha'Allah,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barayath,
Barayath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholia,
Aholia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
I'm a one,
Waimawan,
I'm a lock,
Waimalak,
Palashath,
Palashath,
I'm Yashabya,
I'm Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadyan,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kazaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Dara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Adama,
Ladama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nad-
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Ka'arab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabah,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazol,
Mana'ai,
Manai,
Kal, Nasaya Kamwa,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ath,
Na'awath,
Na'awath,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rawaka,
Lapanya Raraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabiaira,
Tabayaira,
Ya'ira,
Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Baradapma,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapathka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shemka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aida'ai,
Aidyaid,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kaya Atha,
Kaya Tha,
Shemka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al Kal Ha'aratazar,
Al Kaharatazah. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Not thy silence, O Yahweh,
Hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people,
and consulted against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
no one remembered.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon and Amalek,
and Amalek,
with the the Philistines,
and the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
Assur
also
also
is joined with them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah, do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at
Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zeeb,
like Zeeb,
yea,
yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah
as Sabbath,
and as Zalmunna,
Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stumble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as a fire burneth a wood,
and as a flame
and as the flames
set the mountains on fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
in trouble forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish, that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
of all the earth.
Sister Yashab, give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Individual, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yahweh. Sorry, sister, Imagine. Individual, we give one courtesy salute to the sister. Individual, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatha Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
Shalom,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shema.
Shema, Al-Atha, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai.
Most High Christ. Yajimatar. Class dismissed.
Clip it in real quick.
Y'all got excited.
It's all good. It's all good.
Glad to have you.
Right.